Good morning to one and all present here. I am Adeline Bena, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Sri Muthukumaran Institute of Technology, Mangadu, Chennai. Today I am going to present the subject Cloud Computing and the subject code CCS 335 as per Regulation 2021. Course objective. The main objective of these courses are to understand the principle of cloud architecture, models, and infrastructure, to understand the concept of virtualization and virtual machine, to gain the knowledge about virtualization infrastructure, to explore and experiment with various cloud deployment environment, to learn about the security issues in the cloud environment. Course outcome. At the end of this course, the student will be able to understand the design challenges in the cloud, apply the concept of virtualization and its types, experiment with virtualization of hardware resources and Docker, to develop and deploy services on the cloud and set up a cloud environment. Explain security challenges in the cloud environment. Today, I am explaining this topic, cloud architecture, system models for distributed and cloud computing. Cloud refers to a network or internet. It represents the located at a remote location. It allows the users to access the services and the resources online without direct physical access. Cloud architecture defines the structure and components of cloud computing. It includes front-end platform, back-end platform, network, cloud-based delivery services. Cloud services over the network. It can be provided through the public network, private network. Public network is the using internet. Private network is such as WAN, LAN, VPN. WAN is nothing but wide area network. It covers a large geographical area. LAN means nothing but local area network. It covers the small area like offices or campus or small organization. Virtual private network, VPN, that is a secure private connection over the internet. Distributed computing. Distributed computing is a system where multiple computers work together. These computers are connected through the network. They share resources and coordinate tasks to achieve a common goal. Classification of distributed computing. There are 5 types of distributed computing. First one, cluster computing. Second one, grid computing. Third one, cloud computing. Fourth one, peer-to-peer computing. Fifth one, client-server computing. Cluster computing. Cluster computing, a group of closely connected computers working as a single system, usually located in a same physical location. It connected through the high-speed local area network. It used for high performance tasks to build a large cluster with more nodes. That nodes multiple level of gigabytes. In the Ethernet or infinite band switches are used to create a high-speed interconnection network. It is using the hierarchical design with SAN, LAN, WAN, and nothing but clusters can be scaled easily as the number of nodes increases. The entire cluster can be connected through the internet securely through the VPN. VPN is a virtual private network. The advantages of the cluster computing: high performance, easy to manage, scalable, expandability, availability, flexibility, cost effectiveness, and distributed applications are the cluster computing advantages. Then disadvantages of cluster computing. That is, a cluster computing is a high cost. It is finding the problem is fault. More spaces is needed to increase infrastructure is needed. It is challenges to provide the adequate security because both the nodes and the cloud must be protected. Second type, grid computing. Collection of computers located in different geographical locations. It works together to solve large computational problems. Resources are shared across multiple organizations. Then advantages of grid computing. It can solve bigger and more complex problem in a shorter time frame. It is easier to collaborate with other organizations and better use the exciting equipment. Existing hardware is used to flawless. Collaboration with the organization made easier. Disadvantages of grid computing. You may need a fast connection between the computer resources. Licensing on many servers can be prohibitive for some application. Cloud computing. Cloud computing, it provides computing services over the internet. Resources are available on demand. Users do not manage physical hardware. Example, storage, servers, and application. The next one, peer-to-peer computing. Each computer acts as both client and server. No centralized control. Resources are shared directly between systems. The last one is a client-server computing. One central server provides services. Multiple client request services common in web application and databases. The next topic, peer-to-peer network. This topic is already asking the Anna University question, 13 marks question. This topic is very, very important. Peer-to-peer network is a group of computers, each of which acts as a node for sharing files within the group. Peer-to-peer architecture offers a distributed model of networked system. It is a no centralized control. Peer-to-peer network is client-oriented and instead of server-oriented. Peer shares resources such as file, CPU power, bandwidth directly with each other. Peer-to-peer network systems are introduced at the physical network, overlay network at the logical levels. Peer-to-peer network can be divided into three major types. Pure peer-to-peer network, hybrid peer-to-peer network, structured peer-to-peer network. First one is the pure peer-to-peer network, a network with no central server. All peers are equal and participate fully in resource sharing and routing. What are the characteristics of pure peer-to-peer network? It is a fully decentralized. Each peer maintains its own routing information. No central directory. Example, early Genitilla and Freenet. Advantages of peer-to-peer network. No single point of failure, difficult to shut down, high fault tolerance. These are the advantages. Disadvantages of the peer-to-peer network. Inefficient search, that is a flooding. Then second one is the hybrid peer-to-peer network, a combination of centralized coordination and decentralized coordination is the hybrid peer-to-peer network. A central server exists for indexing search, but file transfer happen directly between the peer. Characteristics of hybrid peer-to-peer network. Central server help with metadata search, efficient discovery, data transfer is peer-to-peer. Then example, BitTorrent trackers, Napster, that is the original versions. Advantages. Fast search operations, good scalability, lower overhead. Disadvantage. Central server becomes a failure point, legal vulnerability. Then third type, structured peer-to-peer network. Built using distributed hash table, routing follows a well-defined algorithm. characteristic organized topology, efficient search, users routing indicates. Example, CORD, FASTRAI, content addressable network. Advantage, very efficient lookup, support large scale system. Disadvantages, complex to design and maintain, not suitable for highly dynamic networks. Thank you.